As contestants today, we have Dax Swarthmore, Sir Columbia, Jake Harvard, the Toms of UPenn, Mrs. USC, Adam Santa Clara, Joe Rice, Brad Stanford, Rob Princeton, Colton WashU, Max CSU, Bo DU, Joe CU, and Joe Mines. Hello, and welcome to the Bachelor College Edition. I'm your host and eligible bachelor, McKenna, and today I will be presenting this final rose to one of these 14 colleges. The first college that will be eliminated from the Bachelor is CSU. I won an in-state scholarship called the BACHELOR that would have allowed me to attend CSU for 6 years, free of charge, and allow me to get both my master's and my bachelor's degree. However, CSU wasn't in a location that I really wanted to be in. It is very close to home and it's rather rural. Thus, CSU was eliminated from the in-state college choices. Aww. The next in-state college that unfortunately got eliminated from the Bachelor was Colorado School of Mines. Colorado School of Mines is super supportive of women in STEM. They've been really supportive of me over the past 4 years in a bunch of different activities, especially throughout the college process. Unfortunately, their gender ratio is about 30% women and 70% men. So that was an unfortunate ratio. I want to be able to explore a lot of the humanities, and they're a very STEM-focused school, so I didn't feel like it would be the best place for me to do that. So Colorado School of Mines was unfortunately the next school to be eliminated off of the Bachelor. The third school that had to be eliminated from the pool was DU. Aww. The University of Denver. The University of Denver offered me a lot of scholarship money. They were super generous. They offered me placement into their leadership program. Again, with the Bachelor, I could have attended for free, but alone, they already gave me enough to attend easily. Unfortunately, DU is not the strongest school in state for computer science, so they were the next to be eliminated. The next school to be eliminated off the Bachelor was an out-of-state institution. It was Santa Clara. Santa Clara was the next to be eliminated because of the schools in Silicon Valley. It wasn't the strongest in computer science, but it also had a very, very difficult to read financial aid report. I literally do not know how much I'd be paying to this day, and I've tried to figure it out. I did really appreciate their outreach, their campus was beautiful, and all the people that I interacted with from their school were super generous and kind. However, it was not the best school for me, so they were the next to be eliminated off of the Bachelor. Of the remaining institutions, the sixth to be eliminated is CU. Aww. CU's outreach was impeccable. They hosted a plethora of events that I attended, and I really truly considered this school as one of my top choices. They had great amenities, especially in their honors college and for Bachelor scholars, and they have a wonderful computer science department. I worked in it last year. I really love the location. Boulder's a wonderful place and I really enjoyed being there. However, I wanted to feel something new. So, CU was the last of the in-state schools remaining, and it has been eliminated from the group. The seventh school that had to be eliminated from the Bachelor was unfortunately Our Lady, Lori Loughlin. The University of Southern California is a beautiful campus. It's in a wonderful, temperate location. I got into the business and computer science program. Unfortunately, they did not give me good financial aid. It was almost full price, and so USC was the next to be eliminated from the list. We are down to our final 8 schools. The 8th to be eliminated is Rice University. Aww. I visited Rice's campus in the fall, and I really loved all the people that I met there. My interviewer, she was one of the nicest people I've ever actually met, and we had a great conversation. She really made me fall in love with the school. However, it was really hot out there. It was super humid, and the dorms were really dank smelling. So that was one of the reasons that I didn't like the school. However, I really loved their computer science program. I loved all the research opportunities that they had for students. I loved all of their different amenities besides the dorms and how well they treated people who were potential students. So, unfortunately, Rice had to be eliminated off the list, but they were a great option, and I really appreciate all that Rice admissions staff and their alumni have done to make me feel comfortable and like I have a place at their university. Aww. The 9th school to be eliminated from the Bachelor is unfortunately Swarthmore. Swarthmore College is a college that I got to visit in the fall as well. They had wonderful amenities, one of the most beautiful campuses I visited, and they were also a liberal arts institution where I could explore the humanities while also pursuing a degree in computer science. So though they were a great option and they made me feel at home, especially the professors, they did a wonderful job of teaching me even as a prospective student, I unfortunately had to eliminate Swarthmore off the potential colleges list. Aww. There are 6 schools that remain in the Bachelor, and the next to be cut was Washington University in St. Louis. WashU is another school that I got to visit this last fall. They had wonderful amenities for students, their admissions staff treated everybody well, especially throughout the whole college process, and I got into their joint business and computer science major, which would be my preferred major at any school that allowed me to do so. Unfortunately, WashU was cut because of their location. They're in the central Midwest, and I really wanted to experience a coast. They're also in the cold, and I wanted to experience somewhere warm. So, despite all the amenities and amazing people that I met who were part of WashU, they got eliminated from the Bachelor. Aww. The 11th contestant that had to be eliminated from the Bachelor was unfortunately Princeton University. Princeton University never sent me my financial aid. Despite the fact that they had a wonderful computer science program which would allow me to pursue a minor in art certificate in artificial intelligence along with computer science, as well as potentially work in the Google lab that was being built next to campus, I had to eliminate Princeton because I didn't like their dorms. And I didn't like the fact that they never sent me my financial aid. Of the final 4 remaining, the next to be eliminated was the University of Pennsylvania. Aww. The University of Pennsylvania was a great option to me. It had my top choice program of any school I applied to. However, the University of Pennsylvania did not let me into that program. Aww. It was called the Management and Technology program, and they allowed me into my second choice major of just computer science. And because of that, they were eliminated from the Bachelor. A final 3 remain: Stanford, Harvard, and Columbia. But one thing sets one of these apart. Columbia University is the next to be eliminated from the list. I was able to visit Columbia twice in this past year. Each time was a new experience. Made me fall in love with New York City. Their campus was absolutely beautiful. It was perfectly integrated with New York City, and I also love the fact that single dorm rooms were the most common dorm type on their campus. Unfortunately, Columbia had to be eliminated because I had to make a choice, and I decided, based on the fact that I didn't want to try the cold again because I live in a cold state, and that they weren't the strongest computer science program I was considering, that they had to be eliminated, even though I would attend them if I could stretch myself that thin. The final 2 remaining are Stanford and Harvard. Now both offer me an immaculate undergraduate experience. They are both strong in my potential major. They're both located in or around a very, very big city where I can experience lots of different things. Both are great in the humanities, and both have an endless number of opportunities for their students. However, one was stronger. It was stronger in my potential major, and it just had a more temperate and welcoming environment, in my opinion. Harvard offered Boston, a beautiful city and a historic campus in Cambridge. They offered a brand new state-of-the-art innovation lab, and they also offered strength in any potential humanities major that I wanted to go in. Stanford offered D1 athletics, though I'm not an athlete who will be competing, and it's something that I've always wanted to experience at college, and the best in class computer science program in the United States. And thus my choice was Stanford University. Stanford gets my final rose because, unlike Harvard, I wouldn't have to experience the cold like I do in Colorado. I got a beautiful 12-mile campus and great food by the bay, and a campus that is suburban but easily can access one of the largest cities in the United States. Thus, I saw Stanford as being my number one choice. For those reasons, and many, many more. So, I'm excited to announce that my bachelor is Stanford University, and I will be attending there for the class of 2024, pursuing a degree in computer science and a minor in management science and engineering. Thank you all for joining me on the College Bachelor. Mwah. Meet me and my new husband, Brad Stanford. I'm so excited to go there for the next 4 years, and I hope that you guys all want to join me on that journey. So be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'll be filming all throughout my college years, and thanks again for watching.